Yo guys, what is going on? I am back, and in today's video I have a pretty important announcement. Now, before I get to that, I want to say a huge shout out to Sophia, who lent me on her account for the 360. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have been able to capture this gameplay and play some COD 4. So I have a lot more COD 4 coming up. Thank you Sophia so much for that. And that is one part of the announcement. Now, the road to remaster is what the one announcement is. It is starting now. This is a part of it, and I'm basically going to be playing some COD 4 every now and then, just uploading it to you guys, so you guys can see me play some COD 4, and we'll be playing it up until the remastered edition is available. Now, it's pretty close to the E3 press conference, so we'll have something special for that, surely. But yeah, that's what I'll be doing. The road to remaster, it starts now. I'll be playing some COD 4 until the release of the game. So, back when COD 4 was actually out, I don't even know how old I was. I was not old, okay? I was not this old. I was young, probably too young to actually play this game. Yeah, so I sucked. And now it's not too bad. I can play the game now. The way I play COD now, I can play COD 4 and it'll work, whereas back then I was just terrible. So Road to Remaster is happening now by me. I'm excited for it. I have some good gameplays to show you guys. So yeah, if you guys want to subscribe, stick around for some of that. I will have COD 4 Remaster videos out when the game is released, and if you guys are up for some Infinite Warfare, you know, I'm down for that too. So, the next announcement is a lot more important, and it actually still links back to COD 4 and the Road to Remaster. Now, Team Lively is the announcement, okay, the revival of this team. So, Team Lively was a COD 4 team, Modern Warfare 2, and I think Black Ops 1, I'm not too sure what other games they played, but it was just a group of my friends were in that clan or team, and they would shit on people. Like, honestly, they would destroy them, because COD 4 was their game, and Modern Warfare 2, they were all in their prime at that time, whereas I was in my prime around Ghosts and onwards. Like, I'm a lot better now at COD than I was then. Let's just say that. And where this team is now coming back, I am now part of it, so it's really cool. It's so cool to be a part of this team. It's opened up a new opportunity for me because it's a part of the next announcement. There's like 3 announcements in this video. It's great, but it's opened that up for me, and it's good to be a part of a successful team, not like my TFK failures. I tried my best when it was TFK, and it was just a flop. Let's not go there, okay? TFK we'll forget about, we'll act as if it never happened, because that was a flop. Like, I'll have to find all the papers. I wrote so much down for that clan, it just didn't work. Like, you had to have a specific emblem on Black Ops 1 to be a part of it. You know, GG's. But it's good to be a part of a successful team, and I've got to shout out this whole team. We're gonna go through these real quick. Yeon, Xenon TL, you know, he showed me the ways of CTF 1v1s. That's the one I play GBs with most, I'd say. So, huge shoutouts to the COD God right there. Next we got Dan, who was part of the original TL. He was the #1 EU Rust radar player, I think, in 2011, I think, spring and summer. I'm not too sure. He was #1 Rust EU player on radar, okay? He was a fucking god. Okay, I tried playing him. It wasn't even worth it. I just almost threw something. He was too good there. So, then you've got David, who was Frisky TL back in the day. David's crazy, he's a great player, such a fun person to be around. Gotta love David. So he's part of the team. I learn a lot from David because he just plays so well, and I find it a lot easier to learn from people like David and Yen and Dan. So huge shoutouts to those 3. Then you've got Kane, who is now going to be Orange TL. Then you've got Lloyd, who's supposed to be Requise. I think he's too scared though, so Requise TL there. And you've got Ashley, who is now Douse TL. And you've got Scott and Jack, not sure if they're going to be in there, but shoutouts to them once again. Dylan, shout out to you. I have no idea what you're doing here, but you're a great guy, so shoutouts to you too. And then you've got Joe and Tom. I think Tom is going to be in there, but I'm not too sure about the name changes or anything like that. I'm not too sure about Joe either. Hey Joe, if you're watching the video, maybe you could be Bourbon TL. Inside joke, just throwing that out there. You know, Bourbon TL could work. Biscuit TL. You know, just a few suggestions. But huge shoutouts to this whole team. There's a few of them that aren't there now. They're doing their own thing, so shoutouts to the whole team. It actually brings me to the next part that I want to talk about, and that is my name change. So I said being part of the team opened up a new opportunity for me, and that was to change my whole YouTube, rebrand everything. So I'm currently Connor Auditory Gaming, or I kind of was. But from now on, you guys are going to know me as Rogue or Rogue TL, because Connor Auditory is a bit of a mouthful and no one can spell it. It makes it hard to find on YouTube, and everyone's been telling me that for a while. I have been meaning to change my gamertag and everything for a long time. I really have, and I've just not got around to doing it. I find it hard to think of names, so I finally got around to doing it. Being part of Team Lively actually gave me a reason to change everything, so I've now got the name Rogue TL, and I'll tell you guys where Connor Auditory came from in a sec. But the reason I'm changing it and why I chose Rogue was because ever since I left the city, ever since I watched Plumage, I've always wanted a one-word name, and I just thought it was really cool and it was clean to have. So Rogue I've always wanted. I thought of it a long time ago, and I just never got around to doing it. And then Kane brought it up the other day, where I chose Orange TL before. He was like, what if I steal Orange TL and you go Rogue? And I thought to myself, you know what, that is a fantastic idea. So shoutouts to Kane once again for reminding me of my own name. But yeah, that's why I changed it to Rogue. Rogue is just, it's a cool name. I've always wanted it. I like it. So it's cool to have. And CAG, where did Connor Auditory come from? You might be wondering to yourself. Now, Connor Auditory, okay, I am going to admit I am one hell of a fanboy of Assassin's Creed. Okay, Assassin's Creed 1 hooked me to Assassin's Creed for life. Okay, it's such a great game, and I haven't missed a single game since Assassin's Creed 1. I will never miss a game. And I'm not going to miss that film. I am watching it in the cinemas. Anybody want to come with? Let me know. Just kidding. But I'm excited for that. And since Assassin's Creed 1, I was hooked on to Assassin's Creed the franchise. Now, after that, you know, you got Assassin's Creed 2, obviously. That's where I chose Connor Auditory, and it's weird how it happened. Okay, so me being a fanboy, I loved Ezio. You know, Ezio Auditore was the main guy of Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations, but Assassin's Creed 2 is where it came from. And my name being Connor, I thought, why not connect Connor and Ezio? That didn't sound right. So I went Connor and Ezio's last name, Auditore. Connor Auditore. And that's where it came from. So that's what I've been stuck with for about 3 years now, I'd say. First ever gamer tag, first ever YouTube name. Will not be forgotten, but will be missed. Yeah, maybe. For the record, no one can spell it, so split the word in two, and you've got Audi, the car, and then Torre, Tor, you know, you choose. And it's as simple as that. So you got Auditore. Not that that matters anymore, I would just tell you guys how to spell it now anyways. But that's where my original gamer tag came from, or my original YouTube name I should say. And that's what I've had since I started YouTube. So it's good to have a one word name, which I've wanted for a long time. So that, guys, is the announcement. I am now Rogue TL from now on. Just throwing that out there. If you see in your sub box a Rogue TL, remember that I was once Connor Auditore. And one more thing before I round off the video, I just want to say a huge huge thank you to everybody that is sticking around. Yeah, you 250 odd people that are still here and still subscribed and keep subscribing. It means a lot to me because I'm struggling to upload videos at the moment. My internet is insanely slow and it's just a struggle. So I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who is still here, and yeah, it really means a lot to me. So thank you guys so much. You're all amazing people, and yeah, I love you all. So thank you guys so much for that. I'm going to leave the rest of the game going because there's not too much of it left. But I hope you all have an amazing day. Chav City. I hope you all have an amazing day. I love you all. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to drop a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for some more from me. Subscribe for the road to remaster. I hope you all have an amazing day. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.
Friendly airstrike on the way!